Hello everybody. Today I will be making a theory video. By the way, every Sunday I will try to make a theory video. I'll try to every day. But this time, which is the first time, um we're talking about this. We're going to fully decode the Cipher wheel. CI or CY, I don't know. Anyway, um, let's get on to the video. Um, oh yeah, I have to be on the page. Here it is. Hold on, I'll unminimize it a little. I think you guys can see it. You might not be able to see it as much. That should be enough. Anyway, as you may know, the ones that you might know already are this one, which is Seuss, Dipper, Ford, Mabel, and if you watch a other one of these, you might know that's Robbie, which it is. But the ones that are, well, and that one, which that one is Stan. But the ones that we don't know, and we're not going to talk about that one. That one is Gideon, if you didn't know. But anyway, about these three. What I'm thinking is basically this one is a. I've watched a theory video about this already, and I'm gonna basically, what people are thinking, and I'm thinking about it too. I think that this one is Mabel's secret twin that nobody knows about. Not even um her, not even herself. And I think it's true because, hold on, I'll get the thing. Hold on. Anyway, in the episode where we find out that the wax figures that are that live in the basement, not like the secret basement, I mean like the wax museum, where those wax figures live. And why did I say live? Well, that's because they're actually cursed. On that episode, at the very end, since the guy that got his head cut off, since his head got cut off, actually he did not die. What happened was, like, his head went through the vents, and actually, first, some people might think that's Pacifica, but no, actually, I don't think that's Pacifica. I think that's Mabel's, one of Mabel's secret twins, and I don't know if she has any others. Anyway, I think that the llama one is like a mystery, like no, not a mystery, like um Mabel's twin, because in that episode I was talking about, I already talked about it, but at the end, that head told Mabel, which actually I don't really think is Mabel. Um that wax figure said, choose the llama hoodie because it's something about he basically said something about the llama is a symbol for nature or something like that. But um you see, I don't think that is I don't think that is um I don't think that that's actually Mabel, because what we've seen so far is that Mabel, her basically her this is hers, and I don't remember her having a llama. Like what we've seen so far, we haven't seen Mabel have a llama hoodie so far. From what I know, actually, to be exact, she hasn't even had um a um a outfit that's the main color of this picture I'm showing you. It's true. Um because normally she has colors that are from the rainbow. That's why her her thing her symbol is a star with a rainbow. And she has not ever worn a llama hoodie ever. So I'm thinking that's a mystery twin. I'm not talking about like the episode where they say they're mystery twins. I'm talking about like that's Mabel's mystery twin, which actually is I'm thinking it's a doppelganger. Um be, because basically she's right there, and that um the star with the rainbow, um that is Mabel's symbol, and we saw Mabel at the end of that episode with a hoodie that had that symbol right there. And there's also an episode where there was where she got letters in a bottle. I don't remember the episode's name, but anyway, on that episode, there was one, and only one, um, bottle with with a, um, with a letter in it, that was out of the water. The only one, and that one, the letters were backwards. Instead of Mabel, it said Liebem, and if you look at Mabel backwards, it says Liebem. So I'm thinking that her doppelganger's name is Liebem, Anyway, onto this one. Some people might think it's like going to be a new character, but I actually think, first of all, I watched videos with these theories. Um, both of these, not that one. Anyway, I watched theories of those videos, and I'm just trying to help the people who made those videos, or who made the first video, to make it a little more popular. Anyway, onto this one. Some people might think it's a new character. I personally think it's actually Wendy, because I'll just pull up a picture. Watch. I'll just I'll get a picture. Um, this is from an episode. I'll just put it. Oh, you can see this. I think you can see this. Hold on. I'll just put it to full screen. So now you guys can see. Okay. Anyway, some people might point out she looks a little bit like a mermaid, and some people might quote out, she the people who made these videos said that her quote is cool. Her quote. And ice. You get what I'm saying there? It's basically a play on words. And her hair kind of looks like a mermaid's tail. So what I'm thinking is that's Windy. Well, Wendy's symbol. And this one, oh yeah, I forgot. This is actually, I watched all, I just noticed something. If you, these are three missing characters, but if you look sideways and point from to pause this video, but not right now, point from that one to that one to that one, and you'll see. Do you see it? I think you don't. Well, you might, but you might not. Anyway, bam, 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 bam. But anyway, this one is, it's basically, I'll just, and I think this one is actually Bill Cipher, but in his human body. You see, he, in a quote from one of his or a quote from one of the episodes, which I can't remember the name. Hold on, I'll just get to. Like, anyway, basically, I believe it's episode 17, Dipper and Mabel versus the Future, from season 2. It might not, but anyway, I think from that video, I believe he says, Wait, no, I believe it's something about. I think it's that one. I believe it's sock opera. But anyway, on that episode, on that, I'll just see if that's the episode, actually. Images, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's the episode. Sock opera is the episode, but on that episode, Bill Cipher quotes, it has been a very long time," or something like that. He didn't say something like that, or what I'm saying right now. He said, he quoted, "It has been a very long time since I've been in a human, or since I have been in a body," which most of us might be thinking, like, what body? Well, if you're like me, then you'll think that it's actually, that, like, it's a human body, but some people might think it's like an animal body because he is sometimes an animal, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm just doing right there. Awkward silence. But I'm thinking that is Bill Cipher in his human body. You might be thinking that's impossible, but with the laws of physics, it is actually possible, I believe, for his own human body to be able to defeat his fourth dimension or mindscape. His fourth dimension or my fourth. I'll just call it fourth dimension. Fourth dimensional body, and some people might point out he's probably the Illuminati or something like that. No, actually, what I'm thinking is, even though he has a triangular shape, if basically in one of the episodes, they talk about, like, they're basically referencing the all-seeing guy, not all-seeing guy. No, I mean like all-seeing eye, as in like God's all-seeing eye. Which is basically, I think I some people might point out that that episode is referencing the all-seeing eye because he literally sees everything. Because in the episode he literally sees flashbacks of a lot of things. Heck, even real life things. And I know this is a fictional character, but they even referenced real life in this. And basically, in that episode, I think, I don't remember that much of what I just said. And oh yeah, now I remember. He basically, we might think he's the all-seeing guy or something, but no, he might not be. He might not, because in the Mindscape realm, or the fourth dimension, as we call it, um, is basically like they might not see they might not see Bill Cipher as a triangle with the all-seeing guy, either both of those. Anyway, I think they see a different shape, because if I just go to, wait, I need to look at this again. Hold on. Oh yeah, now I remember. Fourth dimension. If I go to this, if you look right here, 1D, forwards and backwards, aka lines. 2D 2D shapes is most likely what you normally think. But 1D and 2D are just like what you see from your computer. 3D is basically real life. That is Z. Well, that is X. Which is X is from my perspective, it's X is backwards. My perspective, Y is right, and in my perspective, Z, I believe, is actually left, I believe. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, you see what I'm getting here. But 40 is actually position in time, which is basically 1D, forward, backward, 2D, left and right, 3D, up and down, 40, position in time. 2D is basically 1D and 2D. 3D is basically 1, 2, and 3D. And you get it on. You get it. 4D is all three of these combined, like all three of these, but also it adds position in time, which which most likely makes it look like like Bill Cipher is not actually triangular in 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 the fourth dimension or the mindscape. But what some of you might know, if I go here, you see right here. But did you know that actually did did you know that actually um did you know that actually um since Bill Cipher is in between the third and fourth dimension right here. Basically he can teleport from 3D from the fourth dimension to the third dimension, and how he and we see him get to the dimensional realm a different way than the actual way he sees it, or the actual way he teleports to our realm, because he is a fourth dimensional creature. So he teleports a different way than we see how he actually does. And it's mostly because of physics. Because if you didn't know, the creator of Gravity Falls is actually, he says that he's pretty good at science and stuff like that, I believe. And what I'm thinking is that this is also kind of another theory. I'm putting in a video about a theories. I'm thinking that that Gravity Falls can make sense in a way, which I mostly think that that I mostly think that that Gravity Falls is based on real life, because if I go to Oregon Gravity Falls, it should be on local, I believe. Either way, I'll just get to Google then. Google, and I go to Oregon Gravity Falls maps. Even though it's not actually, even though that is not actually a place, it's an actual place. It's a tourist attraction called Gravity Falls. And if you didn't know, not just is it a tourist attraction, what I'm thinking that is most likely is that I yes, you can see me. Okay. What I'm thinking is that not just is Gravity Falls, like, this is a tourist attraction, but in the show, but the show, the show, but in the show, Gravity Falls, which they call it a tourist attraction, Gravity Falls, but Gravity Falls is where the Mystery Shack is in Gravity Falls, which is the movie. Well, which is I'm pretty sure that Oregon Gravity Falls is actually I'm pretty sure that it's basically, I'm pretty sure that Gravity Falls, I'm pretty sure that Okay, I'm gonna try to stop saying stuff over and over again. I can't remember sometimes what I'm about to say. But I think Oregon Gravity Falls, the tourist attraction, Gravity Falls, the real place, and like that I think that that was the start of the show. Like, I'm pretty sure that that was what started up the show Gravity Falls, which I think makes most sense because Gravity Falls is um the is basically um it's basically um it's basically it makes sense. That does make it does make sense. But that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, guys, that's gonna have to be the end of this video. I know it might not be long, but actually, what am I talking about? It must be long. Anyway, bye guys.